Hey, good weekend, Sim World. Hope you're having a good one, and apologies for the issues with our satellite truck. We are now underway here in a game in progress. The North, just 3-11 on the season. They've struggled, but they've jumped out to an early 4-0 lead here. Alex Rodriguez leading the team and getting their opening bucket. And 0 for 2 the North to start this one. You have E-Lava with Siege calling the first of our Sunday doubleheader today as a long three goes up but will not go in, and Jay Wagner misses his first shot, but look at that steal. Oh, but the finish not there for Tyrone Snyder, and Originators struggling here at the start of this one, Siege.
Yeah, I mean, North has come out hot. They knew they had their work cut out for them. So far this game, the 7-foot Ilgauskas hasn't been too imposing, which looking at the other roster, it seems like he might be, but Alex Rodriguez came out hot and aggressive, got a bucket. Jalen Tucker's holding his ground down low. I mean, they know what they got to do, and it's not going to be easy, but they're going to give it their best effort.
Originators getting it done on defense. That was a nice little steal and conversion at the other end for their opening bucket, but the North has the answer. Darius Loftus, what a drive, what a finish. Bradley Antone with the foul. Darius Loftus, known as a three-point sniper, more than 50 made threes already this season. The 6'2 guard out of Paris, Kentucky, took it inside and over the bigger defender there.
Yeah, and that's just going to be something the North's going to have to deal with all night. There's a lot of really talented guys for this Originators team. They're going to have to be on top of their game. Marcus Leifott's going to have to kind of return to, prominence. I know he's still up there in the rankings, but we need him to be a superstar today. Him and Alex Rodriguez. I said it to you earlier, Eve, but I think we're going to need to see a combined 50 from them if they're going to have a chance of winning this one.
4 players currently ranked in the SimWorld Top 100 rankings on the Originator squad, including Jared Quinney, who comes off the bench. 12 points a game. Nice little move from Rodriguez, but he couldn't finish. Nice defense from Snyder coming over on that one.
Great follow-up defense. You love to see that hustle. You get beat on the dribble, that's fine. It happens to everybody who plays basketball. Don't let anybody fool you. Nobody's never gotten crossed up, and if they have, they haven't played high enough level basketball. But it's about, he got back, he got there, and he affected the shot. And so that's big by Snyder.
Jay Wagner. The Originators the lead, but right back, Alex Rodriguez, just 16 with that one, made threes this year. And this is a North team which is not prolific from outside. Darius Loftus has almost made as many threes as the North has as a team, but Alex Rodriguez can get his outside stroke going. Could be an interesting day up here in Canada.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's the key. Him and MLF, they're the guys. If they can really put on tonight, they might have a chance, but it's going to take everything they've got.
There's Big Ilgauskas with us. And he's got a small defender on him, but gives it up. And Loftus is going to take a mid-range and won't go. And there's Jalen Tucker, the 6'8", 200-pound center, 80-pound center for the North.
A big guy.
Drive inside, won't go. Nice offensive rebound.
At the very least, Tucker is going to be able to stop Ilgauskas from moving. I don't know if he's going to be able to block his shot.
Well, he gets a bucket there and restores a 4-point lead for the North. Oh, DJ Wagner has his pocket picked by Tucker. Oh, nice dish as well, and the finish from Rodriguez.
Rodriguez lighting it up in the first quarter. He knows what he's got to do. He's here to play.
Oh, nice sequence by a big man, Jalen Tucker, as well. Getting it done with the steal and the assist there. And now he's trying to guard DJ Wagner.
Doing a great job of it.
Oh, look at that pass from Wagner, and Ilgauskas with a two-handed finish.
Well, it was a good idea, trying to double Wagner, but, can't leave the paint
But when he has eyes in the back of his head, he can make that pass. Wow.
Yes, somebody's got to rotate over to the paint there.
Well, he's a special talent, too. Makes it tough. Leifat gets it into Jalen Tucker as a smaller defender on him. Can't get the shot to go down, however. Break for the Originators.
That should be a freebie for a guy as big as him.
Darius Loftus has the green light to shoot, but not at a high rate so far in this one. Oh, and look at Rodriguez attack and finish.
He's got 9 points already in this first quarter.
Well, he looks sneaky fast out there to me, Siege. I mean, he's 6'4". He's not a sprinter necessarily, but he's just putting guys in the spin cycle, blowing past them, breaking their ankles, getting to the hoop tonight.
He's got very good, what's the right term for it here? He's got great pacing. You're right that he's not one of the fastest guys in the league. He's not a Dominic Bianco. He's great with his change of speed. His kind of way he paces his runs to the rim. You know, he'll kind of be going, he'll be running, but then he'll turn on his like burners right at the right time to get past somebody. It's really impressive. It's just kind of a way to use the fact that he's not the fastest guy. I mean, he's fast, but he's not the fastest guy. But when you can pace it like that, the defense never really knows how to guard you.
It's a great point, Siege. And hey, anybody out there watching, listening to us, if you want to comment in the chat, if you're a soccer fan and agree with this or not, let me know. But you talking there made me think of drawing a comparison to Diego Maradona. And that was sort of Maradona's magic. He wasn't the most athletic guy, even compared to like Leo Messi or something like that. You know, he doesn't have the same amount of ability, but just had this uncanny technique of throwing people off, and you never were sure where he was going to go, and always being on the wrong foot. And seeing some of that tonight here too on the hard court. But there is Kevin Sullivan in the game, and he now has picked up his rebound 2 offense, a third chance, and he finally gets it to go. The 6'7", 250-pound bruiser out of Hackensack, New Jersey. Hard bucket there.
That's a big guy. He knows that the other team, especially with Jalen Tucker, Jalen Tucker's not on him. There's not another guy out here who can really like put up with the kind of size that he's got. So he went in there and he used it.
Rogowskis and Tucker, the starting big men, both to the bench. 3 on the way for the North, and they are getting it done from outside. 2 for 2 now.
You know what that is?
What is that, Siege?
That's an Irish spring green, E.
And it gives the North a 6-point lead.
North have come out battling today. I don't think we quite expected a tight game in this one, but just
good
goes to show
defense
you never
for
really
20
know.
seconds right there in that possession. Not quite 24. And Eric Nelson, he's a world veteran, played last year in a reserve role for this Originators team. This year gets the bucket. Subs in for both teams now. Oh, the first shot will not go. Jared Quinney able to come up with it. And there you see Sullivan and Quinney pass it around out on the perimeter. Jared Quinney averaging 12.2 off the bench, shooting a 46% clip, and takes a tough one inside. Won't go.
Great defense.
3 seconds difference, shot clock to game clock. Toronto, the North, does want to hold, but they don't. They like their outside shot.
Irish spring green, E.
Cole Morris dialing it in from Dublin out there, Siege.
Doubling the buckets out there. That's crazy.
2 threes. 6 points for him and a 7-point lead. Quinney's going to try from outside. Rattles around, will not go. North, the home team, making the home fans happy so far. Originators and Coach Eliza Dodge got to go to the drawing board. We're going to take a break, second quarter. Great opening stanza for the home-standing team. The North with a 7-point lead. 9 points And their talisman, Alex Rodriguez, 6'4" guard out of Toronto. He's on the bench right now as we get the second quarter underway.
See what they can do without him out there. Looks like Life Fat isn't out there either. So
no, Josiah Cohen. Josiah Cohen with the ball right now. He was the starting point guard for this team last year. He came back in a reserve role as well. Has to take a tough shot. Again, got it halfway down, but wouldn't follow. Kevin Sullivan, nice minutes off the bench in place of Ilgauskas. Another rebound for him. He's got to be up on 5 or 6, considering he had those 3 offensive ones when he stepped on the court. Oh, nice dish inside to Sullivan, and he gets another bucket. Easier work that time for the big Kevin Sullivan. Enzo Wolf out there. Cohen in the backcourt, and Kiefer has the ball now. There's Cole Morris, and he has been hot from 3. Quinny sticking tight to him. And Cohen has it once again with the shot clock winding down. Tries another 3. That's really not what you want from Josiah Cohen.
Feels like a wasted possession. Kind of ran around for 20 seconds and then trucked up a shot. So.
Meanwhile, Kevin Sullivan averaging 1.6 points and 2.1 rebounds per game this season. He's got 6 points and 4 or 5 boards. And another for Kevin Sullivan.
It's crazy. You got a guy.
Maybe the kid likes cold weather.
Yeah, maybe. You can throw out his backup, and his backup's bigger than most of the league also. That's crazy.
Nice bucket inside there from Eric Nelson. This lead, which was 7 at the break, has now been cut to 1. 6-point run from the Originators. North really need to get a bucket here. Stop the bleeding. Once again, though, Cohen takes a tough shot, and this time he gets it to go.
Irish Spring.
Now, just the 7th on the year. Josiah Cohen, 6'1" guard out of Toronto. Shiva Academy. Hey, I want to remind everybody, if you're watching this game, you should be in this game. What do, Siege? You see the game and you...
Be the game,
maybe? Oh, yeah. You can, if you come join us, discord.gg/SimWorldNBA is where it's all happening. And you can be a player in this game. You can get in the game that way, but maybe you can be a coach too. You know what? This North team on the verge of a big upset here currently has a vacant position. They are taking applications right now. Other opportunities as well. Want to get more talented coaches like Coach Alyssa Dodge, who has led her Originators to a 12-3 start. A little bit of trouble tonight, but nice run for her bunch. You could be doing the same. Come join us at SimWorld.
See the game, E the game.
See the game, be the game. I see the starters back out there for the Originators now, including the big 7-footer Ilgauskas, who gets it right down on the block and makes it too easy over Josiah Cohen. A full foot taller than Cohen, Ilgauskas.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the defensive matchup you want there.
No, well, that's why the North needs a coach, Siege. Wouldn't happen. One of these people out watching this game today got in the game, took over this North side.
There's some talent on this roster.
There is. That was a narrow miss of a third 3 there for Cole Morris, but the Originators can tie this back up on this possession. Jared Quinny now out there as DJ Wagner and Loftus have returned to the backcourt along with Ilgauskas, and that was a nice drive from Wagner, but I believe that shot got swatted.
Definitely looked like it got tipped.
Oh! And look at that, running down the court the other way. Good things happen when you get out in front of the defense. 6'7", Mika Kiefer.
Rim running,
the North.
name of the game.
North not surrendering this lead. Turnaround from DJ Wagner, though. Boy, he makes a tough shot look easy, doesn't he?
Yeah, no, he makes the whole game look easy.
Still can't get over that behind the back, behind your head pass earlier.
Yeah, that was
have to talk to Ron Yell, maybe see if we can get that put up on that SimWorld Discord I was talking about. That's a highlight. Ooh, this is not a highlight possession for the North, but Cohen gets it back. Couldn't finish. Really should have. A third chance. Look who it is. It's Kiefer. We're seeing some reserve big shine out here. Siege for the North. It's Kiefer, and for the Originators, those good minutes Kevin Sullivan had. Oh. Great work from Snyder, but he cannot get a reward for all that effort. Halfway through the second quarter now, and it's a 4-point advantage still for the North. They got the possession. Cohen still out there. This has been a long rest for Rodriguez. Marcus Leifat, but Josiah Cohen, not known as a shooter, shooting 39% coming into this game. He's hit some big buckets.
He's looking good right now. He's got no problem taking over this offense right now, running it, scoring himself. I mean, he looks like a great piece right now.
Long three from Loftus, but you can't give him any room. It doesn't matter.
That's cool.
23 feet, 25 feet, 27 feet. He's too good from out there. What was that? Oh, timeout called. I thought we were coming close to a backcourt violation, but the timeout saves it. Some subs getting set to come into game for the North. I imagine we're going to see Leifat and Rodriguez return. Well, we got a quick break in the action here. We're going to take a commercial break as well. Come right back. 3:13 in the second quarter when we return to Toronto. All right, and we are back. Some subs in the game. The Originators. DJ Wagner getting another break. Toronto. Wholesale subs. Leifat Rodriguez. Back in the game. And this is Leifat driving. Can't get it to go and couldn't quite come up with his offensive rebound either.
And I'm wondering if the North can kind of keep this up. I know they're 4 for 6 from 3 as Kadarius Loftus knocks in one of his own, but that's not usually a percentage they hold.
Well, it's not even a volume they necessarily put up. The three-pointer is not a big part of the Northern game, but it hasn't been up till tonight, but they've been getting it done. Here's another person getting it done, Jalen Tucker, but he has Ilgauskas come over and recover and get a second block. However, Pesky North gets a third shot, can't put it in, and Ilgauskas finally collars that one.
We got Ilgauskas.
Ooh, nice dish from Ilgauskas, and he gets it back for the finish. What a great little 1-2 there between Ilgauskas and Loftus.
Kadarius Loftus and Ilgauskas are a crazy two to have next to DJ Wagner. It's almost just like unfair.
Wagner on the bench. The Originators have the lead back. Oh, nice dish inside to Tucker, however. Jalen Tucker, another Toronto kid, hasn't been scoring a lot this season, just 4 points on 38% shooting. He is the team's top rebounder, but he's been an offensive weapon for them.
That was some great post work by him, the way he got his position where he could receive the ball and go right to the rim with it. Nobody in front of him. He just positions himself perfectly. That was a massive.
Tucker, not known for amazing defense necessarily, and Kamari Ward able to get around him there on that Originator possession. And then the lead back as we're going back and forth, approaching halftime. Tough shot there from Donovan Bird-Culver.
An interesting little fader.
Jared Quinney, quiet game for Quinney so far. He has it right there, gives it up to Snyder. When he gets it back, under 10 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, open look at three for Kamari Ward, and he nails it. Oh, that's big.
Give him that. Alex Rodriguez needs to turn it back up, or they're going to lose. They're going to lose their shot at this game.
Now trailed by 5 under a minute to go. Leading by 7 earlier. Oh, that was I thought Rodriguez could have gone up with that quick. That was a nice look. Instead, manages to get around Loftus, and the good evening for A-Rod continues. Oh, Quinney's going to try from deep, and he can't get that to go. So a chance here for the Originators, or for the North. Cut it to 1. Even tie it up. Lady Fat managed to get that shot up over Ilgauskas and put it in. A quick release. He's got those good fast twitch muscles there to get that shot up, I think, but he's tardy on defense, and it turns into an easy shot that will not go for Loftus, who has struggled with his shot in this first half.
Ooh.
3 at the buzzer won't go, but 1 point net deficit for the North, but they are right in this, folks. They are in the middle of a scrap with this tough Originators team, and credit to them. However, credit also to the Originators for that little second quarter run. Get the lead back and go into halftime having the advantage. Tough night from the field for Kadarius Loftus. DJ Wagner's been effective, but he hasn't necessarily been shooting at volume. Also nice minutes from Kevin Sullivan, Kamari Ward. I don't know. Do you think the North can keep this up in the second half, Siege?
I mean, I think they've got a chance. I think the main thing I'm seeing out of the Originators, to be honest, and no shade here, but they don't look like they're taking this game too seriously. And I think that could come back to bite them. They're not playing with as much intensity or purpose as we're kind of used to seeing. It kind of seems like they wasn't all of that, and so they came out and they're kind of letting them do what they want. And if Alex Rodriguez can turn it back on, the North still has a chance of winning.
One-point advantage for the Originators. A heavy favorite coming into this game, but that game not quite turned out the way I think most observers would have expected. The North hanging right in there, in fact doing better than that. They've led for large stretches of this game. And there you see Alex Rodriguez, 11 points for him. Oh, wow, that thing hung up on the rim for a while. I thought it was going to come through. A rare miss for A-Rod.
Almost 13.
Almost 13. There's Kadarius Loftus. Not a great shooting first half for him, but has been piling up the points, and he's going to get a chance here to add some more. Bird Culver got him. Loftus to the line. A very good free throw shooter. A 17-year-old out of Paris, Kentucky.
He's got some long arms here.
Got some long arms, got some ability. Only behind Trey Turner in terms of three-pointers made this Sim World season.
That's not a bad name to have yourself up there with.
No, it is not. Interesting that he's being heavily recruited and, in fact, popularly in the media called to become a Richmond Spider at the college level. Now, there he would join Chance Milton-Jones, one of the stars of last year's New York Stars, now Gotham 5 teams, playing his college ball down there. But for a player of Loftus's talent and lofty 38th ranking in SimWorld, I'm a little surprised other big programs aren't involved. But maybe I should say that too about Jalen Tucker. Maybe some things to take notice tonight. He is being recruited by Boston College, Wake Forest, Clemson, and others. He's having a nice night tonight. Gets the North back within one again, and a long three will not go. He's there to rebound.
Great job boxing out Ilgauskas.
Jalen Tucker has held his own against the large Lithuanian Ilgauskas.
What I will say the North has done a really great job of is not letting the Originators get a lot of second chances. They play defense. If the shot doesn't go in, they're there to grab the board. They're not letting them get two-for-one chances on this, which is big because as we know, the Originators can put up points. And so if you can take away any second chance options, you're going to cut a lot of those points out, and you're going to give yourself more chances too. So props to them, even though they got an undersized roster to face Ilgauskas. Undersized is not a word I would ever use for Jalen Tucker, but height-wise doesn't quite match up. So they're doing a really great job of that.
Good job by Leifat of being quicker than his opponents and getting that shot up and away cleanly, but he couldn't get it to go. And now Loftus is going to try a three. He got left too much alone out there. NBA range.
That's as green as it gets.
NBA range.
Come on, Rodriguez. You got to see something from me right now.
A-Rod. You're seeing a lot from A-Rod. 2 threes for him now in the game. And again, not a huge part of his game. 3-point shooting, Alex Rodriguez.
Flame play. Oh my God.
Speaking of flamethrower, EJ Wagner just ignited right there. Can do that at any moment. 3-point lead Originators now.
Alex Rodriguez, he's got the scoring ability of an NBA pro, and he's got the hair of my grandmother. There he is with another one.
I think he can pick whatever sartorial and hairstyle he wants if he's going to shoot like this, and I think college coaches are going to notice that too. He is having a night, A-Rod. He and Jalen Tucker. Oh, Tucker thought he got that all blocked cleanly. Instead, it's a foul, and we're going to take a quick timeout. All locked up at 45 midway through the third. And we're back, all tied up. Darius Loftus going to the line. Maverick Jackson Jones checking into the game for the Originators. MJJ is a SimWorld veteran, another one who's moved to a secondary role in his second season, but has embraced it and been a contributor. Now you see Loftus get his first free throw in, and large-scale substitutions coming into the game for the North. A nice run by Alex Rodriguez, opening part of this second half. Has them right in this game.
Yeah, and he came out hot in the first half too, and then we didn't see him too much on the floor in the second quarter. I believe he only had one bucket, but I mean, he's going to be key if they're going to overcome this team.
Now, without a strong voice at the head coach position, it's tougher maybe to bruise egos and put people on the bench, but I think Alex Rodriguez needs to be out on the court more often if the North wants to try to steal this one. And they're right in it. They should. Oh, nice spin from Antone. Second foul on Ilgauskas. He doesn't like that call. Did you like it, Siege?
It looked like he might have gone right up, but I'm guessing with the spin or something, there was probably some body contact there that the ref on the baseline was able to see.
Well, that sends Antone to the line. Quietly having a pretty nice season. Forward out of St. Hyacinthe, Quebec, averaging 7.6 points, 6.6 rebounds, and leading this team in shooting. Fairly quiet night tonight for the 17-year-old, but he gets the first free throw there to go.
And I mean, the North's got some stuff going for him. I know they're 3-11 on the season, but I mean, you got Alex Rodriguez, you got Marcus Leifat, you got some good role guys. I mean, Anton can get it done. Nice little spin move on the block. And Jalen Tucker is kind of showing up. I mean, who knows? They could turn this season around. We're only around the halfway point, so.
I like what I'm seeing tonight. If Toronto plays this kind of game and puts out this kind of effort the rest of the SimWorld season, they are going to beat some teams that don't expect it, and they're going to improve that record. What they really need is to bring this one home. This would be a momentum shifter, narrative shifter potentially, if they can knock off the Originators leading the Legacy Conference.
Absolutely, couldn't have said it better. I mean, a win over a team like this when you're 3-11 it can be a trajectory changer. It can change the way your season's going, but it's all about what you do after the win. I mean, you got to take the win. You got to say, what did we do well? What worked? And you got to build on that. Because if you just take the win and don't change anything, and you just kind of, all right, like we got the win, great. It's not going to result in anything. I mean, it's going to be a one-off, great win, whatever. If they can pull it off, they got to really analyze it. They got to go back, watch film. They got to say, what did we do that worked so well against this great team, and how can we emulate that and repeat that in our future game?
Nice little left-handed lay-in. Marcus Leifat. Not super efficient shooting night tonight from Leifat, but he's being aggressive, taking it to the hole. And, second chance opportunity here for Originators. Tyrone Snyder, he has been a beast on the boards, but he can't finish. Been a few times tonight he's gotten position or gotten a rebound down there and couldn't quite finish off the move.
Yeah, and
once again, Leifat, I think, thinks he can work Wagner.
He's certainly going to try.
Oh, well, couldn't get past Ilgauskas, but that is a third foul for Victoris Ilgauskas. Something to watch as we're getting close to the 3-minute mark, third quarter.
And that's something that you got a head coach. The head coach is paying attention to that kind of thing, and he says, all right, he's got 3 fouls. Let's get him in some pick and roll situations and let's attack him. You know, not even necessarily to go to the rim and try to get a bucket, but go to the rim and try to get a foul. 1, get to the free throw line. 2, if you can get him 4 fouls before the third quarter's over, obviously Alyssa Dodge is smarter than that, is going to pull him out of the game, save him for the 4th. But, I mean, even start of the 4th, you can get him a couple quick fouls. I mean, that's a huge momentum shift in this game.
Ilgauskas goes to the bench. It's a smaller lineup out there for the Originators. Jared Quinney, 6'6", 200-pounder, in effect replaces Ilgauskas, and Tyrone Snyder slides to the pivot. Oh, nice drive there, but once again, Kadarius Loftus, not a great shooting. You know, Loftus came into this game shooting 51% from the field. He's threatening to bring his season average down under 50 with the way he's going tonight. Meanwhile, Leifat, well short on that 3. Nice offensive rebound, however. And eventually, Kiefer able to hit the jumper. You don't necessarily expect that out of the 6'7" wing.
And I don't know if this is something you've noticed, or maybe I'm just tripping, but it seems like Loftus is getting pretty open lanes to the basket. It's been happening a lot. It looks like they're kind of shading him on defense to say, we'd rather you drive this ball and we can help defense than have you maybe shift someone up and come off the screen, get an open 3. I mean, they're all but giving him lanes to the basket when he has the ball. Next time he's got to kind of pay attention to that. Maybe that's one of the game plans they came up with without a coach, which if they did, that's impressive. It's working for him.
Well, North up by 5. Quinney has it right now. A smaller Leifat on him. Oh, he passes right over the top of it. Nice, but look, once again, Loftus just kind of alligator arm that layup.
He's not doing well at the rim tonight.
No, he's not. Shot inside, will not go. It was Enzo Wolf.
Take one too many contested post shots.
It's tough to be a 140-pound 15-year-old and score down low in single.
But he sure is trying anyways.
He is. I like Enzo. Hey, Wolf is averaging 4.5 points on about 44% shooting. Like I said, just 15 years old, out of Frankfurt, Germany. Has a bright future, the point guard, averaging 2 assists a game as well, and doesn't get tons of minutes. Staying in the game right now. He and Rodriguez form the northern backcourt. And Wolf has it. Definitely light at 140 for this league. The lightest player in all of Simworld, Enzo Wolf.
Oh, he'll be light, but he might have some big heart. Rodriguez
has a huge heart. A-Rod, I don't know if anybody wants to win this particular basketball game any more today than Alex Rodriguez, and maybe that is why North has an 8-point advantage right now. Want to factor through the roof. The point guard out of Toronto, or the guard out of Toronto, excuse me, Alex Rodriguez. Hitting from outside tonight, 8-point lead for the North. We're going to take a quick break. Come right back after this commercial message.
We were at the party last night. See Tom and Jen. We're so cute together. And we even wearing matching sneakers. Sorry.
It's no problem.
细微很可爱。
哎呀，你不要这样子啦！
干嘛了你？
那你让他看你的内裤吧。
哼，也许啊。
真的吗？
Eight-point lead for the North, 20 in the game. Alex Rodriguez, and he is perfect from deep, 4 of 4. 18 points for Kadarius Loftus, but on 5 of 17 shooting. DJ Wagner, it's that shot right there, can't get it to go. He's only taken 8 shots in the game now.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little weird we haven't seen him be more aggressive, and I think that was what I was kind of trying to get at it. At halftime, it seems like they kind of came out and didn't have the almost respect for the North that they needed to have, and the North is taking advantage of it.
Well, that's disrespectful of the North right there. Enzo Wolf pops for 3. He's got 3 rebounds, too, the 140, 5'10" guard. 11-point lead for the North, and we are coming to the closing seconds of the third quarter. It's not the loudest home court I've ever seen because I think they're shocked, Siege.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I'd be shocked too right now. And Rodriguez is going to try and get him one last shot.
Get a bigger advantage. Why not? Kiefer takes a jumper, can't get it to go. Second chance opportunity, however. Corner 3 on the way, and it is good. Oh, just a 2. We're saying
Long
foot on the
two,
line.
but still.
Foot on the line, but Donovan Bird Colvin reigns it. North, you'd think they were the team. But 180% of their games come into this one. They're ahead by 13.
I roll up, everybody off in the club, steady showing me love, cause they know I came here to get the drinks pulled up. And all you hear from the women is, girl, hold up. Yeah, that's right, mama. Ain't no need for you to fight it, mama. You can't deny, mama. Go on and get excited, mama. You been invited, indicted to a meeting in my bedroom. Move so we can get some leg room for yells. I know your style, I know you very well. The way you shake it, mama, I can tell. Cause in the club, girl, it never fails. Baby, wanna yell, so I say hell, yeah.
Crazy. It's the kind of song we make the move, yo. Hey, if you lick your lips, I might put you on a list. You can meet me by the bar, I'll be spinning big chips.
This is how we do.
AP, I'm the youngin' at the south, and I get that dope. Every time I hit the club, I'ma get that hoe. You can see me by the bar, blowing on a Philly guard, talking to a pretty star, trying to get it to my car, to my house. And maybe, baby, later I can put it in your mouth. Yeah, I already know we get dirty in the south. And money ain't a problem, mama, I can break a vote. This ain't all shit talk, shit, I rock it.
North, 8 minutes away from a famous upset at home. They have the Originators on the ropes here. Originators do have the ball. Kamari Ward gets things up, gets it inside to Snyder. That's a tough shot for him. Can't get it to go.
Give the ball back to Rodriguez. I just want to see him go.
Has it right now and going to work inside on Loftus, and once again scores. Well, this game really kind of has turned into a Alex Rodriguez versus Kadarius Loftus battle, and the North and A-Rod are coming out on top.
Rodriguez is going to have a lot more respect put on his name after this one. Hopefully
there's Loftus opening the corner, and he gets a 3 to go. He is dangerous, and that's why he's leading the Originators in scoring tonight. He's got 21 now.
He's guarding Rodriguez on the other side.
Looks like Rodriguez can attack if he can get around him. Ooh, rare miss for A-Rod there. Certainly still enough time for the Originators to get back in this one. Loftus, though, misses another shot. Ilgauskas able to recover it, however. Ward, who hit a 3 earlier, can't get that one to go. That would have been big. That would have took the lead down to 9.
Too much messing around with that one. He was open when he caught the ball in the mid-range. Either shoot it or drive. I don't know what was with the step back there.
Nice defense by Ilgauskas to get the steal, and that turns into 2. Kamari Ward, nice body control. Down to 10. Oh, but Kiefer. Once again, Mika Kiefer has gotten out in front of everybody tonight, and it has paid dividends.
And it looks like those Originators are kind of realizing the depth of the situation right now coming into the fourth. They're playing a little bit with a little bit more purpose. They don't really want to go outside like this.
Well, Wagner tried to find his shot. Instead got a good look for Ilgauskas, but he could not finish. Tucker thinks he could take that smaller defender, and he backed off there. You take a little bit more time off this clock.
Someone told Tucker he was ready for Alston there. What's he doing?
Look at that. Jalen Tucker.
That's what he needs to be doing. I love that from a big man. Put your shoulder in somebody. No light stuff, no fading away, none of that. Put his shoulder in somebody. Drop step spin. Beautiful, beautiful move there from Jalen Tucker.
Quite as beautiful. Kadarius Loftus. Can't get one to go there. And look at A-Rod. Just flip it up over Wagner. The lead is now 16. The North firmly in control of this one. I wouldn't want to count the Originators out. Too much firepower on this squad, but they need to wake up quick.
I'm ready to count them out, East. Long live the North.
You ready to get on that flight out to Indianapolis? Get our next game ready?
Absolutely. Alex Rodriguez is being named the king of the North after this one.
Nice dish from Tucker. Oh, it looked like it just slipped out of Wolf's hands there.
Great find.
That was a great find by the big man. Going the other way. Well, with only 4:48 to go, this lead went from impressive for the North at the start of this period to almost out of reach. A couple more stops, a couple more buckets, and we can officially put this one in the books. Snyder picks up a screen from Ilgauskas, and he's another one who's just not shot the ball well tonight. In Snyder's case, has taken some shots he probably shouldn't have. Oh! One more 3 would have put the nail in the coffin, but A-Rod couldn't quite get that one to go.
Yeah, this one's all but over unless the Originators can pull out some kind of crazy run.
That was a nice dish. Loftus finding Snyder inside. 4 minutes to go and a 14-point lead. Oh, nice little spin, but couldn't get it to go. Leifat does get his own rebound. In a way, that's even better for Toronto. Take a little more time off this clock. Oh, quick 3 from the corner, however, big goes.
Where has this been all year?
Donovan Bird-Culver.
Where has this shooting been?
I mean, it's impressive on offense what we've seen with some of the outside shooting and some of the clean shots that the North have been getting. It's also been impressive on defense. They've kind of removed DJ Wagner from the game. They decided to let Kadarius Loftus beat him, and he's going to take that 3 there and get it. But he just hasn't been enough tonight.
Absolutely not. I mean, I don't know where DJ Wagner is. I mean, yeah, I'm sure it's some defensive scheme, but he hasn't even taken that many shots. He seems uninterested in this game.
Loftus with a more than 2-to-1 shot advantage over Wagner of the 2 Originator stars tonight. Oh, there's a nice dish from Wagner, but Gauskas can't get it to go. His second attempt is up and in, however.
All right, it's an 11-point game.
Down to 11, under 3 minutes. Got to stop here, see what you can do.
Put the nail in him, Alex. Put the nail in him.
Oh, there it's going to be. Oh, but look. Offensive rebound back up and in. Donovan Bird-Culver. They have just put the icing on the northern cake.
And one thing I've learned today is that Alex Rodriguez, he's got a bucket for you, and he's probably got hard candy in his purse for you too. So he's kind of got it all.
The do-it-all 17-year-old out of Toronto. Well, we haven't seen the graphic come up yet to sort of let us officially know it's time, Siege, but I want to go ahead and talk about it. Who is your player of the game? There's a few you could pick from, I think.
Oh, I'm gonna go with someone near and dear to my heart, my sweet grandmother, Alex Rodriguez. He came out here and he balled tonight. I mean, he's the bucket. I'd expect after this game he's gonna get a little bit of a minute boost because I mean he's just been unreal. And yes, I agree. There's probably a few guys over there you could rationalize giving it to, but without the way Alex Rodriguez has put up points, I don't know that any of that would have made a difference.
I agree, and I only regret that he already comes ready-made with the nickname A-Rod, because otherwise we could bring Larry Johnson back, you and me, Siege, and he could become Alex Grandmama Rodriguez.
Well, we might have to have a little secondary nickname for him.
Maybe we can figure something out. The
invite just went out. Thanksgiving's at his house this year, so
there you see it. But we did just make it official. It's unanimous. Siege and I both calling Alex Rodriguez, who has led the North. So just their 4th victory of the year here, but what an impressive one. Still 2:23 left to play in this, but 13 points. Long way to go for an originator team that just has not found their rhythm all night long. Nice dish inside, turns into an easy 2. For the underutilized, perhaps, DJ Wagner, and the lead is cut back down to 11. Some pressure now from the originators.
Almost worked it.
Almost worked. It's tough to get the ball off Leifat. Oh, and he's going to take the outside jumper. Oh, did everything but go through the hoop. All right, let's see if the originators can give themselves a little bit of daylight here. Need a bucket, need it pretty quickly. Loftus has it. This is really not a possession to run the shot clock down, guys. That's the way this one's going to go, however. Kamari Ward gives it back to Loftus, and he's just going to have to pump up a 3. Can't get it to go.
That's not good offense.
That's not. Originators not fouling. They do get the ball back on a relatively quick shot there. Bird-Culver and Kamari Ward, quick 2. Lead is down to 9 with 1:17 to go. The originators have chipped away at this a little bit over the last minute or two. Just feeling like they're not on a trajectory to have it be enough. As Leifat drives inside. That was an ill-advised shot. Marcus Leifat, not a great shooting percentage this evening, and more to the point, he just could have taken more time off the clock there, I felt like.
Yeah, there was no need to take a shot in the first 7 seconds on that one.
Well, once again, Loftus has it.
Oh.
There you go, DJ. 6-point
Uh-oh.
game, 51 seconds. Let's see if the originators foul here. No, they're just going to play tight defense, it looks like.
Why is the ball not in Alex Rodriguez's hand?
Leifat is the captain, and the captain comes through in the clutch. Big bucket.
What do I know?
Leifat may be coaching this team right now, so not so surprising his number's called there. Back to Wagner. Back through the hoop. Another 3 for DJ. 29 seconds, and the lead is down to 5. Look at this pressure. Oof. Just got that in. A-Rod is fouled. Going to go to the line. Some pressure free throws. Even if he gets 1 of 2, it's still... Oh, no, I'm sorry, he's not shooting there yet. The next foul will be a shooting foul. And there you have it, and that's on Leifat, and that's... It's probably for the best. Rodriguez a little bit better from the free throw stripe than Leifat.
Well, the North has got a great game going for them right now, and something else they got going for them. I love these uniforms. Very,
I
very
do
nice.
like the unis, yes.
Very, very cool.
I agree. I like this stadium. I like coming up to Toronto, the great multicultural city and
Beautiful city.
fantastic restaurants. Toronto is if North America is something of a melting pot, Toronto is the center of the melting pot. There's like more people from Malta in Toronto than any place else in the world outside of Malta. There's a big Jewish community. There's a Hispanic community. There's everybody. Everybody gets on the party bus in Toronto and got something to celebrate tonight, it looks like. They are up by 7. There are still 27.4 seconds left. And since DJ Wagner has started to be a little bit more assertive in these last few seconds, the game has gotten more interesting here.
Well, E, I'm ready to start digging into my meal. I'm going to call this one over. I think even if Originators make a run here.
Are we going out for poutine?
Well, we've got some poutine actually had it brought to us, and then we got to hop on the plane, so we're going to have it in some
That's
box
true.
ready
We're
go.
going to the Midwest. It's going to be
Some poutine. We got some fresh waffles with some maple syrup ready to go.
Nice.
Some freshly farmed. Actually, heard they just got it out of the tree outside. So we're ready to go for this afternoon game, and be heading to Indy all full.
Yeah, well, a little bit of cornbread maybe if we need it there in Indy, but we'll complete our culinary tour with our second game, which is coming up 24 minutes after this one. Exactly 24 minutes after the close of this one. Heading out to the Hoops Heartland, Indiana. The Indy Stripes take on the Heartland Zombie Stars. It's Stars and Stripes coming up next. We still do have 27.4 seconds to go in this one. Originators down by 7, but they have the ball. The quick bucket, either a 2 or a 3 is fine here, but you can't. Taking too much time off the clock a few of these earlier possessions, they cannot do it here.
Nope, they got to get in, get a try. If anything, I mean, they have the action on the inbound play, and they got to get Wagner or Loftus open for a 3. There's no dribbles that should be had on this possession.
There's DJ with Rodriguez on him, and he gets the ball. Oh, nice dish from DJ. And a quick 2 from Ilgauskas. Well done, the North. Now the pressure applied. North breaks it for a second, and Leifat fouled once again. He's going to go back to the line. Leifat's been very clutch. He's been doing what a captain ought to do. End of this ball game. Hitting some big shots and making some clutch free throws. 2 more to come here. The first one to go. You hear the crowd starting to celebrate a little bit. I think they're starting to believe that their North squad is going to beat DJ Wagner and the Originators today.
They're coming to their senses a little bit. I think they were a little bit in shock of what's been happening this whole game. But I'll tell you what, there's going to be a freshly brewed bottle of Toronto maple syrup for Alex Rodriguez waiting after this game. They don't give out a game ball, they give out a game bottle of maple syrup. So Alex Rodriguez will more than likely be grabbing that tonight.
Yep. Pouring that all over himself and partying up and down Broad Street. Hey, that's it. 7-point win for the North. What a win for them. Alex Rodriguez leading the way, and the captain, Marcus Leifat, clutch down the stretch. Mind you, one more time, come back exactly 24 minutes. No post-up between games today, but we do have a Heartland Throwdown, Indy Stripes, Heartland Zombie Stars, Frontier Division Battle. Thanks for being with us, and come back. Siege and I got to jet on over to Indy. welcome back. Hey, did you time your watch? 24 minutes. We said we'd be back, and here we are. The state of Indiana, the beating heart of hoops. The Indy Stripes at the Pit Row Fieldhouse, 6-9. They are taking on the Heartland Zombie Stars, 5-11. With these teams in the Frontier Division, looking to get right. The Stripes have won 2, and the Heartland Zombie Stars won their last game. So maybe they have both teams with a lot of new additions looking to get in here. And one really stands out today, and that's Kirby Ordway. He'll be coming off the bench today for the Zombie Stars. But he returns to the state of Indiana and his old teammates on the Indy Stripes. It's very nice to see what happens when he gets on the court. But we're underway here, and once again, you have Elava and Siege calling the action here on SimWorld TV.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to a good one. Two teams who I think could be better than what their records are right now. You know, Heartland got a little slow start, had to make some new additions with Carter Fields, Pleichi Young, Kirby Ordway, Hardwick. I mean, they added a lot of new guys, but they're looking a lot better now. And Stripes, the ongoing story for them all year has just been, why are they not better with the talent they have? And for a lot of the season, it's been Reza Red just wasn't producing like we thought he would. But the last few games, the resurrection has been there, and he's coming back. He's making a difference. So if he can keep doing that, they should keep finding ways to win.
White Williams, another newcomer, turns it over right there and able to turn it into a bucket. Opening bucket on the other end. Pleichi Young, 6'4" point guard out of Chicago, scoring point, averaging 10.6 per game so far in his Stars career. So, you see, we got a lot going on here. Not only do we have as there you see Reza gets his first shot but can't make it. Not only do we have the return of Kirby Ordway, Pit Row Fieldhouse, but we got the Stars and Stripes. It's a very all-American theme here in this game, although we do feature Jay Luce for the Stripes from the Philippines. This is also a rematch between these teams. Heartland won on their home court earlier this year over the Stripes.
See if Indy can give it right back.
Ooh. Well, there is Benari James, the captain, 6'2" guard out of Greensboro, North Carolina. His little brother Barkley, also out there for the Stripes, and he gets their first bucket.
Barkley's a sharpshooter. They got to get him more open shots. Whenever they're getting him open, he's shooting to make it. I love Barkley's game. I think he's up there with. I might be too ambitious to say this, but I think he's one of the best shooters we have in this league.
Reza Red unhappy to draw that early foul, but Honcho Hardwick, 6'10", 195 pounds, also out of Chicago. He leads this team with 9 rebounds a game in his short Stars career. Going to the line here.
Yeah, and I feel like Hardwick kind of fills a hole that they had. They needed kind of a tough interior presence, and Ren Lucy coming off the bench now, he's a great big man. I like his game. You know, he's a facilitator, leads the team in assists, but he's not quite that strong interior presence when it comes to just being tough inside. I like him coming off the bench. He can facilitate the second unit, step in, get some good minutes, but Hardwick is definitely something that this team needed. Somebody just imposing on the inside.
Interesting sort of pigeon-toed stance from Hardwick on his free throw form, but he sinks both. Gives the Stars their first lead of this game. I'm sorry, no, they scored the opening bucket. Pleichi Young did. Gives them the lead back, but throws just a careless pass there, and it ends up back in Hardwick's hands. Ooh. And 2 quick fouls here on Indy. This one's going to go against White Williams, the very newest member of the Indy Stripes, a 6'6" wing out of Louisville. He's averaging 12 points and 2.8 boards so far. Has been prolific from outside, adding some 3-point shooting that the Stripes badly needed. Oh, nice drive inside.
Good.
It's just Renzo Bryant, the captain, getting it done there.
He had a slow start to his season too. You know, when he ramps up his game, that's going to add a lot to this team as well.
Just came into this game shooting 33%, but nice inside moves like that will move that number up. Good defense there from the Stars. Krejci sets things up. Oh, but just, again, wild pass ended up thrown away right into the hands of Robert McGee.
The other James.
Yeah, this is little brother Barkley, but he gives it up to Bakari. Ooh, sorry, Benari, excuse me. Now Barkley.
But he does!
There you go, Barkley James delivers just what you called up, Siege. 16th three of the season, and another wild pass. Well, nice defense again by McGee there. I don't think it's going to show up in the stat sheet, but basically he disrupted the route that pass was intended for, and it's as good as a steal. Stripes ball.
Ooh, White Williams can stroke it too.
Yeah, he has really added a dimension to the Stripes team that with Jay Luce, Benari James, Barkley James already pulling it up from outside. His 6'6" frame, White Williams, can really shoot.
He's a great defender. He's a great 3 and D wing, and he's not too shabby when he starts going to the basket either. That's not what I want to see from Resurrect. That's the Resurrect I saw at the beginning of the season when I would always complain about watching him. They did not use his size. I'd hate to see him go back to that happen.
Benari snags the rebound. Ooh, it's a clean look, but can't hit it. Here come the Zombie Stars quickly up the court, but Indy back forces them into their half court. Oh, long three won't go, and Rez is there to rebound. Benari to Barkley, and he's going to try a three and nails it.
He's an Irish spring green machine. That's what he does.
Stripes are on a 9-0 run, 3:08 to go in the first quarter. And the Zombie Stars actually came out to this game opening minutes, and I was thinking, wow, they look really good tonight. I like what I'm seeing from them, but some shots from the James brothers. White Williams getting involved as well, and Indy down 4 to up 5, and no time flat.
And I like both of these teams. I still think Indy has a chance by the end of the year to be a top team if they can just kind of keep gelling the way they have the past couple of games to get those wins and keep building on it. And Resurrect can keep playing like he is Resurrect and not some bum they picked up off the street. If he can keep doing that instead of reverting back to what he was earlier in the season, I mean, this team, they're my dark horse to go deep into the run as one.
I'm on record on Around the Table, which you can listen to if you go to our SimWorld Discord, that, you know, I think the Indy Stripes could be there in the race for one, and I have to say that I also like this Heartland Zombie Stars team, and there I like Shia Winterton, SimWorld vet, second-year player, only averaging 1.9 a game. He's above it already, got a bucket there. He's solid. Both these teams have solid players. There you go, Stripes.
Just got to get it to Joe.
Well, I talked about Jay Luce. You know, he's one of these three-point sharpshooters they have. Other than they play in a tough division, I'm a little perplexed how far under 500 both of these teams are coming into this game. And there's a nice move. Zombie Stars Apollo Jones out of Shreveport, Louisiana. In his first bucket, averaging 14 a game since joining this team.
That's the thing for both these teams. I mean, it's one thing to have guys who can get it done. It's another thing to be able to get people to find and choose their roles, and we know Barkley's role. He's a sniper. They got snipers in the building on this one, but it's another thing to get those guys to kind of fit in and play their role, because not everyone can do everything. Not everyone can be the superstar every game who goes for 20 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Everyone has to kind of play that role and play it well to be the championship team.
Hans Romanowski with the rebound, and the James brothers still out there, and there is Benari attacking and just getting it done, making it look easy. 8-point Stripes lead. And you know, Coach Javad Storm has shaken up the lineup and the strategy a little bit with these Stripes, who have won 2 in a row coming into this one. It's a nice bucket there for the Stars, but Robert McGee started the season on the bench. He's their starting big man along Rezared now, and again doesn't have a really impressive stat line. But gets it done on defense, and the Stripes are just getting it done from deep right now.
I don't think Barkley's missed a shot. I don't think Barkley has missed a shot. I'm getting flashbacks from that game where he went 10 for 10 from 3. He's not missed a shot. And you know what?
Look at that.
I get it. I get it. This is probably not what most people would think. I think the James brothers, these James brothers, are in the conversation for the best brother duo in this league. And I don't care what kind of flag you can throw. I know the Hyman brothers are out there. I know the other James brothers are out there. But when Barkley has games like this, I don't think there's a way you can't at least put them up there.
No, they're 6 and 9. It's inexplicable. Oh, nice rebound. Nice stuff. Shia Winterton out of Roosevelt High School in Gary, Indiana. 4 points for him coming off the bench. That's the lead to 7. Jay Luce again, but he has to kick it back out. And Benari James going to take another outside jumper. Ooh, that one. All right, he may be getting a little bit tired. He's been out there the entire quarter. 7.9 seconds to go. Chance here for the Stars to make the score line a whole lot more respectable, but the Stripes, 3-point explosion has given them a nice lead to open this game. Shot up on the way, won't go. Brian Webb still waiting to get on the score sheet. 7-point advantage for the home team. The home crowd likes it. Indy Stripes up on top. Second quarter action when we return on Single TV.
Make it 2-possession game, and they will.
Definitely gonna have to look elsewhere.
Oh!
Seven-point Stripes advantage. The home crowd happy so far here in Indy. Zombies do have the ball. Ryan Webb coming off the bench now. 31st ranked player in SimWorld still, but has been moved to the bench by Coach Skinny Washington. He's out there with Kirby Ordway. Just gave it to Webb there. Kirby Ordway out on the court now. Oh, nice step back by Webb, but he can't finish the shot. That shooting efficiency's been Webb's problem this year, and that's a nice drive by Novajovic. His first bucket of the game.
And that's Benari's 5th assist of the game too.
Well, the James brothers getting it done. Barkley had to miss a shot. Oh, that's a nice dish and delivery. Shia Winterton really playing well. Nice assist there from Brian Webb too.
Yeah, one thing the Zombies have definitely improved on with all of their additions is, and this is probably a really obvious statement, but their depth. They have a lot more guys who can get it done on any given day if like someone's having a bad game, or they have a lot more bodies to throw at you that are actually talented. So that's going to go a long way towards like trying to build a resume the rest of the season.
Defense there from Ordway, and he has the ball, swings it over to Webb. Webb really attacking, but he's yet to find any success. Marcellus Brungo in the game. Kicks it out to Benari. Three on the way, won't go. Rebounded by Ren Losey, the big 7-footer who leads this team in assists. Ren Losey, number 33 out there. Odd stat for your 7-footer to have, such as it isn't. Oh, that's just a beautiful move by Caden Randolph. He is another one of these second-year SimWorld players, 17 years old. Coming off the bench, doing his role. Oh, nice drive. Benari shakes it, gets it back to his right hand and scores. I thought he was going to go in with his left, but went in on Ordway. Knows him well enough from playing against him in practice. Says, I can finish over you with my right in this situation. Restores the 7-point lead for the Stripes. Timeout. Called by Coach Washington. Wants to talk it over with his Stars. I want to remind you, you should be following us on Discord. That is where all the conversation, all the controversy, all the news, it's kind of where everything happens except for the game action, really. You should be there, discord.gg/SimWorldNBA. And of course, if you're there, you should get in the game. What do you want to do, Siege?
See the game, be the game.
There you go. There you go. You can be a coach, you can be a player. That's what it's all about. Being part of SimWorld, great community. Tell your friends. In this one, we got a perfect, we got half a Yahtzee, 5:55 to go, second quarter. And the Indy Stripes, particularly thanks to some on-target outside shooting, 7-point advantage early in this one.
And the Zombie Stars still got a chance. It felt like Indy's been kind of in control of this game, but Zombies have had their chances. They've had their moments. They're going to need to find a way to kind of defend better, I think. I don't know if that goes without saying, but just a way to not let these shooters get open for three. They're getting killed from all these threes that they've won so far.
Play Chi Young's three for the Stars wouldn't go in. I think the foot's on the line here, but the shot is good. Benari showing I can pop just like you, Barker.
Doing his best part.
Oh! Wow.
The pogo stick, Carter Fields.
I think Play Chi Young could have finished that on his own, but I like the decision to go for the highlight reel instead and get the athletic 6'9", 250 pounds of Carter Fields to finish that one.
I'm telling you, Carter Fields averages, and that's what I want to see from Red Red. Look at that, and we got the flagrant too. But like, you know why he got that? He didn't fade. He went in. He was tough. He obviously got on Honcho's nerves because Honcho swatting at him.
Laid into him there. Could have been a flagrant 2, just a flagrant 1. Very hard foul against a very big man. Reza Red going to go to the line. Just 15 years old. Kind of unfair to call him a man even, really. So young, but also so skilled. Louisville native. Being wooed heavily by John Calipari's Kentucky. Been in the home state.
He fits that mold.
He does. Absolutely does. And he gets both of the free ones to go. And Stripes going to retain possession with a 9-point lead. So, yeah, I don't know what got under Hardwick's skin so much out there. And he's staying in the game. Coach Washington leaving him out there. But really let Reza have it. And Reza's going right back to work. Maybe not a bad decision. See if he'll hit you again. Oh, tough shot, though.
Come on, Reza.
Yeah.
See you fade away, you're huge. But what I was going to say before it was so rudely interrupted by that flagrant foul, I'm pretty sure Carter Fields averages at least like 1.5 alley-oop slams a game. I swear every time he steps on the floor, he's jumping and he's grabbing a pass and putting it down. I don't think I've seen a Heartland game this year that he's been in that he hasn't caught an alley-oop dunk, if not a few.
Well, it wasn't a spectacular dunk, but Robert McGee lays it in and gives the Stripes a double-digit lead. Plachi looking to chop that down, but can't hit. Young can splash from outside. He's made 7 threes for the Stars in his short career with them. Misfired twice tonight. Oh, Reza has it, a smaller defender. Oh, trying to put him in the spin cycle, and does.
That'll do.
There's not that much you can do when you're giving up 6 inches and 35 pounds like Pleichi Young is. Who is Red? There's Carter Fields trying to go to work over McGee, but McGee stops him, gets the rebound, kicks it out to Red. Oh, I thought Red had an opportunity to drive to the hoop there, but nice defense by the smaller defender, forces him to give it up as well.
Give it back to him. He's got a tiny guy on him.
Well, they did get a switch on him, but Benari's just going to take it in anyway.
That'll do.
Has Benari James gotten a breather yet? I feel like he's been out there all game, either getting assists or scoring it himself. 15-point lead now for the Stripes. Oh, and that shot won't go either. Ooh, Hardwick. Oh, he gets it back, however. Wow. Big turn of events there as Pleichi lays it in, and what kind of felt like is the damn bursting point. Maybe that's a finger in the dike anyway for the Zombie Stars. Once again, Benari, the James brothers, grab this game by the throat. Chi Young gives it up to Hardwick. Brings it over. And Carter Fields. Tough shot, won't go. McGee once again is there. Nice defense tonight on Fields by McGee. He's kept him pretty quiet. Benari James, anything but quiet on the offensive, and gets his own rebound. Novajovic again delivers from outside. The lead is up to 18. I'd be a little surprised if Coach Washington doesn't get a timeout here, but it looks like he's going to let him play. This thing is out of hand.
He's just going to ride it till the half and make the adjustment.
Well, maybe he knew better than me. Saw a layup coming, clear and easy. But still, under 2 minutes to play on a 16-point advantage in the first half. Impressive. And once again, Benari just too quick. The Zombie Star defense. I have to think he's got to be tiring, but he is determined not to show it.
Absolutely not. He wants this win and he wants it big. I want to see more of Barkley out there now. Let's get him back out here.
Oh, nice defense by the Stars. Both McGee and White Williams getting in on the act there. I mean, he got the block, and then Williams forced to lay up off course. Paul McGee finds White inside. His shot won't go, but Williams will head to the line. Chance to extend this Stripes lead to a commanding 20 as we're now just under a minute to go in the first half. This game didn't feel out of hand by any stretch when it was just a 7-point margin at the end of one, but Indy has stepped on the accelerator here in the Pit Row Fieldhouse.
Yeah, it's looking dangerous right now for the Zombies, and I mean, they're going to have to make some big-time second-half adjustments. There's got to be something they can do to make this competitive. Maybe it's get Ren Losi out there a little bit more and get the ball moving. But, I mean, right now, it's just looking bad for them.
Zombie Stars getting a new set of players out there. Kirby Ordway returns to the game. This was not a homecoming to his home state and his former team, the Indy Stripes. That's what Kirby Ordway wanted. But there, he finds perhaps the one bright light in the darkness tonight. The Zombie Stars, Shia Winterton. Oh, it's a tough drive. Won't go for White Williams. Chance for a little bit of momentum as we close out the half here for the Zombie Stars. Ordway would love to do some more damage. Oh, he's just going to attack. Can't get it to go, and the rebound ends up in Williams' hands. White pulls it back out. Oh, but look at that. Just burned Ordway there, but couldn't finish it. Ordway with the rebound. Chance to hold for one here if the Zombies want it. Oh, going to go right up to the rack, but hey, why not?
Whoa.
Caden Randolph, he's had a few athletic moments tonight. Looks like Williams. Is he just going to take it here himself? Nope. Finds a teammate. Shot on the way.
Doesn't miss!
And in Barkley James. The
God,
James
he's a
gang,
soap factory.
folks. how well you know your early 70s classic rock, but if you get that James Gang reference, you know that was a good one. Wow, it's been a good one here so far tonight. If you're a fan of the home team, the Stripes have just outstripped everything the Zombie Stars have tried to do, particularly in a second quarter. They just took control of this game. A huge advantage as we head to halftime. Other than a breakout performance from the big man, Shai Winterton, do the Zombie Stars have anything going for them and any hope of getting back in this, as you see Winterton go to work there, Siege?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Winterton's been kind of the light here. You maybe want to go to him more if you're going to have a chance coming back, but I think that's not necessarily the route. Winterton's having a great game, but he's not really that guy that's going to take over and give you 30. He's going to have some effort. Brian Webb has been quiet off the bench. I'd love to moving him to the bench for that spark, but hasn't been much of a spark tonight. Get him going, maybe run some offense with Jen Losi, something like that. The team's got to step up as a total here. It's going to get worse and worse.
Second half underway. The Stripes are up by 19. Brothers James, Benari, and Barkley doing a lot of the offensive damage. Some good defensive work from White Williams and Robert McGee. Opening bucket there, however, for the Stars is not giving up on this one. Cut the lead to 17. Oh, Barkley James has the ball stripped away right there. Nice defense from Ren Losey. Losey starting the game in center out there in this half. He did not start to win things. Oh! And look at that. Losey gets the bucket, draws the foul on an aggravated McGee. And looks like Skinny Washington deciding to insert the big man into the starting rotation to begin the second half. Looks like a pretty good move so far, Siege. I know you're a fan of him.
I love Ren Losey's game. I love the idea of having him play kind of a stretch forward. I know he's 7 foot, he's a big guy, but I like the way he facilitates. I like having him out there on the floor. I don't hate the idea of running the two bigs with him and Honcho out there. One who's kind of a little bit better inside, a little bit better defensively, and then Ren Losey who could really run an offense for a 7-footer. I think this is something they should explore for future games, just having both of them start in the front court.
Shot on the way up and in. White Williams talked about his ability to put it in from out there. Showing you what he's got, showing these home fans what he's got. Battle going on down low between McGee and Hardwick, and McGee wins that battle that time. Oh, nice dish as well. Oh, can't get the layup to go, however. Barkley gets his rebound and kicks it out. He won't go. Oh, nice look inside. Carter Fields, fairly quiet game for Fields, averaging 10 points, 5.5 rebounds per game on the season. Just 16 years old, the 6'9" big man. Ooh, White Williams again. Oh, that one won't go, however. Losey secures the rebound. And Losey kind of playing out top here. Sets a screen for Bryant. Nice defense from Indy. 2 men on Bryant. He just has to take the shot. Can't get it to go. Renzo. A couple nice plays, opening minutes of this game. Fairly quiet since then from the team captain. Heartland Zombie Stars and Benari James. Looks around the screen from Rezared, but 2 defenders converge on him. Then Losey playing some good minutes out here. Second half. And Heartland has chopped into the lead a little bit with the opportunity to do more on this possession. Losey's going to spin off that left hand. Oh, did everything but finish there. Nice dish, McGee. Nice dunk, Reza Red. I like this 5 combo Coach Javad Storm has put together. The Indy Stripes. I think these pieces kind of fit. Let's see how the rest of this game and the rest of the season goes for the Stripes, but as a tough shot goes down there. But chance here, up by 15 midway through the third quarter to win a 3rd straight game. The Stripes ahead by 15. We're going to take a quick break. Timeout on the court. Come right back. SimWorld TV. 14 points for each of the Jameses, both Benari and Barkley. 14 tonight as Robert McGee misses that shot. He's got a nice stat line tonight, though. As a bucket, 5 rebounds, couple blocks, couple assists, and a steal. But there's a 3 from the Zombie Stars, and suddenly 12-point lead doesn't seem as daunting, down from 19. Oh, nice attack there from Barkley. I actually think he should have. When he watches the tape of that, he's going to be very upset with himself that he didn't finish that and get the chance for a 3-point opportunity here. But he does draw a foul on Brian Webb.
Brian Webb finally getting on the board there on the other end. I think it'd be nice if he maybe contributed. He could definitely help with his comeback a little bit.
Well, Webb has hit 13 threes on the season and came into this game averaging 14.8. Now, he has moved to the bench, so factor that in. But, yeah, still just shooting about 42% for the year, and that's been the problem. A problem with a 5-11 Zombie Star team. Both free throws are good, and lead back up to 14. We approach the halfway mark, third quarter. Webb gets it back, but swings it over. And Hardwick, the big man, has to give it up. Oh! Reza Red, for the second time,
Good jam.
called for a foul, surrendering a 3-point opportunity tonight.
I mean, Heartland's not going away without a fight here. Made some adjustments to come out, and they're certainly still in this game. There's a lot of ball game left.
At the free throw line. And to convert and complete. 3-point opportunity. Oh, no good. And Red rips that rebound away. That's painful for the Zombie Stars when you're trying to come back in this game. Oh, but this is going to help.
We'll take that.
Stepped out of bounds. That's Sean Chapman-Daly, just in the game. Known as a 3-point specialist, averaging 4.1 per year off the bench, but he'll find himself back on there pretty quickly. With play like that.
Looks like Indy's kind of feeling the pressure of this potential comeback here. That's a mental unforced error there.
Trying to go work down low, and doing so, Hancho Hardwick looked really smooth right there.
10-point game, still only the third quarter. There's another quarter to go here. Indy Stripes better get back to what they were doing first half.
Benari sets things up for the Stripes. He's out there with Towns Romanowski, Marcellus Brungo, Chapman Daly. But none of those players touched it on this possession because Benari's just going to do it all. And Barkley both shining tonight for the Stripes. And Webb. Dangerous because he can work both inside and outside. Got a good look off the glass there. Wouldn't go, and Brungo clears it off, brings it up the other way. Finds Romanowski down in the paint. Smaller defender on him, turns and scores. 6'9", 200-pounder out of Bellefontaine, Ohio. Romanowski averaging under 4 points and just 4 rebounds a game, but he's had some explosions as well. Some nice games in there, nice defense, nice rebound for the big man. Oh, tough pass. Somehow found Brungo, who somehow turned and scored there. That was a tough shot from the 6'7", 220-pounder.
I think Brungo's another great piece on this team who doesn't always get the recognition he deserves. Great defender, great rebounder, he's tough inside. Just another piece of this Indy Stripes team that makes it feel like they should be a little bit higher than they are.
Well, he can shoot 52% on the season. He's hit a couple threes as well, but oh boy. Just kind of collapsed on him right there. Lead back down to 14, under 2 minutes now in the third quarter. Oh boy, just so quick, Benari, but that time, as it swatted away. Shia Winterton, oh, he'd been 4 for 4 before that shot. That one didn't quite have enough on it. Mari again, just kind of Energizer Buddy out there too. He doesn't seem to tire, and just even when he doesn't end up shooting or misses, he's just relentless. It has to take so much out of you. Nothing doing on that possession. Winterton clears a rebound. Winterton has had a nice night tonight. We've talked about it. He's been one of the few Zombie Stars that's going to like their score sheet at the end of the evening. Under a minute to go now, third quarter. Oh, Winterton can't come up with that one. Oh, nice dish from Chapman Daly. Gets it back from Brungo, however. Ooh, Romanowski just lost his defender, Winterton there, but he's able to recover. Big time block.
Great example. We talked about it in the last game too. You can get beat, it happens, but you get back and you make the defensive play. Great move by Hardwick there.
Stolen away from him, however. Indy can hold for a final shot. That was an unfortunate time to lose the handle on the ball. And Nari, like he's setting himself up here for something. 3 seconds. Pulls up. Oh, good look. I thought that was going to go because most things have gone right tonight for the Stripes. They lead by 14. One more quarter to play. See if they can get their 7th win of the Sim World season. Indy ball, Indy lead. Indy getting it done from deep this evening. They have connected on 8 of 13 threes heading into this fourth quarter. And there, one of those outside sharpshooters, Barkley James, drives to the hoop, picks up a 2-pointer. Zombie Stars, just 1 3 made. Brian Webb got it. 1 for 7 tonight. Hard to win, particularly in today's basketball. Going 1 for 7 from deep. Inside little scoop up. Carter Fields can't get it to go. It does end up back in Hardwick's hands. And Brungo fouls him. Doesn't like the call, but going to send Hardwick to the line again.
Hard to beat an Indy Stripes team when they're shooting as well as they are from deep tonight. I mean, 8 from 13 for 3. That's when they're shooting like that. It's very few teams in the league that are going to be able to beat them.
Although you see Kirby Ordway back out on the floor for the Zombie Stars as well. There's time enough yet for him and his teammates to right the ship, but one of the storylines we had coming into this game was Kirby Ordway's return to exact maybe a little bit of revenge against the Indy Stripes. It has not gone that way at all. I don't know how many tickets he had for tonight's game, how many friends and family he may have brought, but they may have already left early. I'm not sure. The Ordway family and Zombie Stars everywhere are pretty disappointed with the effort we've seen today. Look at that free throw stance, by the way. Check that out.
It works for him, but
That's his first miss, but it's this kind of inward pigeon-toed stance. It's really interesting. Unique little quirk to Honcho Hardwick III's technique and game. And here's White Williams. He's been a solid contributor. Novajovic going to step back, take the three. Ooh, I think he thought that was good. Johan Novajovic, you know, he was a starter, was playing heavy minutes, and was a big-time scorer earlier this season. His role has been altered as, ooh, there's a red. almost got a chance to get a three-point opportunity of his own. Instead, he's just going to go to the line. But Johan Novajovic, along with Jay Luce, two players who, statistically and minutes-wise, were doing more for this Stripes team earlier in the season than they are now. And it shows you some of the challenges to being a coach. Javad Storm, you got to balance that, and you got to balance the fact they are talented kids, actually deserve to be out there, should be able to help you win, with the fact that you found some other combinations which are on the verge of bringing you to 3 straight wins if you hold on here.
Yeah, and it's an interesting thing because I still think Noah Jovic is one of the, probably the second most talented guy on this team right after Benari James. And it's interesting to see his minutes in production drop. I mean, when he's in the game, you see him doing his thing, but I mean, it's resulted in 2 wins for him in the last couple of games. It's looking like it's going to be a 3rd one here. So, I mean, sometimes a player can be really great, but if he doesn't necessarily mesh with the scheme, you have to adjust that. And I think that's what's been going on with Noah Jovic.
Well, White Williams out there on the court. He's been one of those important new pieces, and he hits another 3. Well, good position inside. Turns into an easy bucket over Jay Luce, who's also now back out on the court, along with Novajovic. McGee also back out there. Novajovic picks up a screen. 2 screens, gets a good look at a 3, but can't get that one to go. 14-point leads, just under 6 minutes to play. Game not out of reach. Obviously, the Zombies need to reanimate to have a chance in this one. Been waiting to use that line for a while, by the way, Siege. Carter Fields can't get that bucket to go. He's not going to be happy tonight. This has not been a big Carter Fields night. Again, still time for everybody to to revise their personal story and the story of the team game overall, but running out of it. Johan tries another jumper, gets that one to go.
That's
Pretty shot.
He's going to be someone who's going to be able to take his career through every level of basketball, I think. Just because he's had his minutes and his role maybe a little diminished here, I still think he's a very talented player, and it's going to show at every level he goes to.
Yeah. Down to Ordway underneath, and he gets a bucket. Brings the lead back down to 14. Both the Jameses getting a breather right now. Resurred's still out there, and let's see. Oh, a little spin. Can't get that to go. I don't hate that shot, though, Siege.
No, I don't. I think that was a good shot, but I mean, it just can't all fall. It happened.
Well, worst possible result, a quick bucket for the Zombie Stars. They can get a stop and a score here. They can get this down to 10 or less. Make it interesting with 4 minutes to go for sure.
They certainly haven't stopped fighting. I don't think they're going to stop fighting now with 4 minutes left. Plenty of time.
Oh, another tough shot from Resurred, but he got that one to go. Wow.
First team to 60-90. That's going to be it for the Zombie Stars. I think he's right to the magic number. They played a hard game tonight.
The Zombies have managed to keep things close here, but getting to the point where every possession counts, every break and bounce counts. McGee pulls it up here, takes a little time off the clock, and gets it over to White Williams. Nice night for White. We got 2 on him. Is he going to take it up anyway? Yes, he is. Can't get it to go. Fights for the rebound, but nice play. Take it away, and on that end, I don't think that was the time for that right there.
Nope.
2 possessions come up empty for the Zombie Stars, and White Williams, another 3. White all night. 17-point advantage.
Like we said, White Williams is another great addition to the team, another shooter who can also play defense. I mean, he himself has also been part of the elevation of this Indy Stripes team, closer and closer to kind of what we expected from him.
Another tough shot, won't go for the Zombie Stars. And this game definitely is starting to display the symptoms of being over, Siege. 17-point advantage. The trailing team has not scored in some time. Another three. This time it's Jay Luce, and with the James brothers on the bench, Indy has extended the lead to a game-high 20 points with just 2:31 to go. Well, thank you everybody for being with us for these two games today. I want to remind you, SimWorld TV is coming back on Tuesday. We're going to have the Originators back. A quick chance for them at redemption after their upset at the hands of the North today. They will be taking on... Ooh, how am I having a memory lapse like that? SimWorld Europe or Oceania, one of the two. And I think it might be Europe, and that's going to be a challenge for them if I'm right about that. One way to find out is to tune in on Tuesday, 7 o'clock Eastern. Oh, hold on. They are playing Europe. It was just confirmed. Thank you, my producer. They will be playing Europe. And that will kick off our return SimWorld TV action on Tuesday. But again, thank you for being with us today. Stick around for the end of this one, see if we get some more highlights. Hey, see if we can get a historic Zombie Stars rally. Let's play Chi Young. It's 10 threes and 2:31. Oh, this is always fun too, Siege. Player of the game. Player of the game. Who's your player of the game?
I'm tempted to go Barkley for the shooting display he put on. I'm going to go with his brother, though. Benari just did a little bit more than that. He scored, had quite a few assists, facilitating well. He was aggressive. I think he led this team today. So I'm going to go with Benari.
You can't go wrong with that. And in fact, people wouldn't, be left with their mouths open if you said Barkley James. Both the Jameses had great nights tonight. I'm tempted to say Benari myself, but even just to spice it up, be a little bit different, White Williams. What an addition and find I think he's been. He seems to be a difference-making piece. Again, I love having him and Robert McGee, who just got another rebound and who's had a nice night tonight. Important defense and kind of glue piece for them, I think. I got to give it to White Williams, the 16-year-old, 6'6", excellent deep shooter. Got it done tonight, has got it done in limited action for the Stripes so far, and they're going to win a third straight game here. Maybe see if they can't keep this streak going a little while with this new lineup and program they got going.
They could be a team to keep watching out for. I mean, like you said, they're looking like a new team. New lineup, new rotation. Looks like people are kind of playing their roles a little bit better. Reza Red's looking like the Reza Red we should have seen all year. Hey, Indy Stripes might finally be making that turnaround we've been talking about all year.
Reza still makes some questionable decisions at times, but is 15 years old. 15 years old. Always have to remind yourself, can't be fooled by the size.
It's got to be hard to pilot a body that big at 15 years
Yeah.
old. I mean, there's going to be some miscoordination.
A possibly still growing body in spite of the fact he's 6'10 and 235.
And that's a scary thought.
If that three would have gone there, it would have been slightly more interesting, but instead, rebound secured by McGee. We're under 90 seconds to go. Benari's back out there. Jumper on the way. Williams can't get that one to go, however. Oh, nice dish. Nice finish, Carter Fields.
Nice for the stat book, but too little too late at this point.
No, and no way to sugarcoat it. Not a good game, not a good night for Carter Fields. Not a good game, not a good night. Oh, look at that.
Get out of here.
Barkley.
I changed my answer.
Just 16,
Give me
folks.
Barkley.
You're going to be watching him for a while. 16-year-old Barkley James. Got that kind of range. Very quiet night. Apollo Jones. Brian Webb, not very much. Play Chi Young, a couple buckets. Just tough day for the Zombie Stars. Tough day at the office. It happens. And the Indy Stripes are red hot and playing well, and they're about to win their third straight here.
Yep. Oh, trying to finish it off with a highlight there, but that's not going to go.
A little too ambitious from McGee. Good passer, actually, McGee, but that was threading a needle. Final seconds. Long three up on the way, and another miss. Still just one made three tonight from the Zombie Stars. Their inability to connect from outside, and James Brothers' seeming inability to miss with some assistance from Jay Luce, Novajovic, and a few others, White Williams in particular. Too much for the Zombie Stars. The home crowd loving it. Indy Stripes have improved to 7-9 on the season. The Heartland Zombie Stars, they fall to 5-12. Thanks again for being with us. On behalf of Roniel, myself, and my broadcast partner Siege, been a pleasure being here. Sim World, see the game, be the game.